Your thoughts are your future. What if I told you that every single thought running through your mind or right now is literally shaping your tomorrow? What if the difference between the life you're living and the life you dream of living comes down to one simple thing? Your thoughts. Not your circumstances, not your past, not what others think of you. Your thoughts. Today, we're diving deep into a truth that could change everything for you. Your thoughts are your future. Key point: positive thoughts create a positive life. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how your mind works as a blueprint for your reality. You'll learn 10 powerful arguments that prove thoughts shake destiny. You'll discover real examples of people who transform their lives by changing their thinking. And most importantly, you'll walk away with practical tools to start building your dream life today. So stick around, because what you're about to learn could, boom, be the turning point you've been waiting for. But first, let me ask you 3 questions that will blow your mind. Question 1. Why do some people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others struggle despite working twice as hard? Question 2. How is it possible that 2 people can face the exact same challenge, but one emerges stronger while the other gives up? Question 3. What separates those who live extraordinary lives from those who settle for ordinary? The answer to all 3 questions is the same: their thoughts. And here's something that might shock you. Science has proven that your brain cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. Think about that for a moment. Your brain treats your thoughts as reality, which means if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, your brain believes you're living a negative reality. But if you fill your mind with positive, empowering thoughts and be dudes, your brain starts creating that positive reality. This isn't wishful thinking. This is neuroscience. In this video, we will discuss some argument, real-life example, command, prohibition, analogy, micro-practice, example, life application, life rise, the decline of life, to help you. Argument 1, the neuroplasticity principle. Your brain is like a muscle that grows stronger with exercise. Every thought you think creates neural pathways in your brain. The more you think a certain way, the stronger those pathways become. Negative thoughts create negative neural highways. Positive thoughts build positive neural highways. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. It means your brain is constantly reshaping itself based on what you think about most. So here's the command: take control of your thoughts, or they will control you. Argument 2, the self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe something will happen, you unconsciously behave in ways that make it happen. If you think you'll fail, you'll stop trying as hard. If you think you'll succeed, you'll persist longer and work smarter. Your expectations become your reality. This is why positive thinkers seem luckier. They're not actually luckier. They just notice more opportunities because their minds are programmed to look for them. Prohibition. Never say I can't without adding yet at the end. Argument 3, the reticular activating system. Your brain has a built-in filter called the reticular activating system. Think of it as your personal search engine. Whatever you focus on, your RAS finds more of. Focus on problems, and you'll see problems everywhere. Focus on solutions, and you'll spot opportunities others miss. Here's a simple analogy. When you decide to buy a red car, suddenly you notice red cars everywhere. They were always there, but now your RAS is tuned to. The same happens with thoughts. Think positive thoughts, and your brain starts filtering for positive experiences. Real-life example 1, Oprah Winfrey. Let me share the story of someone who proves this principle works. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty. She faced abuse, discrimination, and countless obstacles. But instead of letting negative circumstances define her thoughts, she chose to think differently. She visualized herself as successful. She practiced gratitude daily. She surrounded herself with positive influences. She refused to let her past dictate her future. Today, she's one of the most influential people on the planet, not because she had advantages, but because she mastered her thoughts. She often says, "You become what you believe." Argument 4. The placebo effect. Medical science has documented thousands of cases where people healed simply because they believed they would heal. Imagine what they can do for your life circumstances. Your thoughts are medicine or poison. Choose wisely. Argument 5. The energy principle. Everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Positive thoughts vibrate at higher frequencies. Negative thoughts vibrate at lower frequencies. Like attracts like. When you consistently think positive thoughts, you align with positive energy. This attracts positive people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. It sounds mystical, but it's actually physics. Command, raise your vibrational frequency by choosing better thoughts. Small exercise 1. Let's try something right now. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Think about something that makes you genuinely happy. Really feel that emotion. Notice how your body responds. Your breathing changes. Your muscles relax. Your heart rate shifts. That's the power of positive thinking working in real time. Open your eyes. You just experienced proof the physiological changes. Argument 6. The compound effect. Small, consistent, positive thoughts create massive life changes over time. Just like compound interest in banking. One positive thought might seem insignificant, but thousands of positive thoughts, compounded over months and years, transform everything. Think of it like drops of water creating the Grand Canyon. Each drop seems powerless alone, but together, they carve through solid rock. Your thoughts work the same way. Argument 7. The law of attraction. What you think about most, you attract into your experience. This isn't magic, it's psychology. When you think positive thoughts consistently, several things happen. You notice more opportunities. You take more positive actions. You radiate confidence that attracts others. You persist longer through challenges. You make better decisions. All of this leads to better outcomes. Prohibition. Don't wait for perfect conditions to start thinking positive. Real life example 2, Jim Carrey. Before Jim Carrey was famous, he was struggling financially. But he did something extraordinary. He wrote himself the check for $10 million. He dated it for Thanksgiving 1995. He carried it in his wallet every day. He visualized receiving that money for acting services. He thought about it constantly. In 1994, he landed the role in Dumb and Dumber for exactly $10 million. His thoughts literally became his reality. Argument 8. The stress reduction factor. Positive thinking doesn't just attract good things. It also protects you from bad things. Chronic negative thinking creates chronic stress. Chronic stress weakens your immune system. It impairs decision-making. It damages relationships. It accelerates aging. Positive thinking is like a shield, protecting you from life's inevitable challenges. It doesn't eliminate problems, but it gives you the mental strength to handle them better. Small exercise 2. Right now, think of a current challenge in your life. Instead of focusing on the problem, ask yourself 3 questions. Question 1. What can I learn from this situation? Question 2. How might this challenge make me stronger? Question 3. What opportunities might be hidden in this difficulty? Feel the shift in your mental state. That's positive thinking in action. Argument 9. The success pattern. Every successful person throughout history has mastered the art of positive thinking. This isn't coincidence. Success requires persistence through failure. Persistence requires hope. Hope comes from positive thoughts about the future. Without positive thinking, most people quit too early. They give up right before their breakthrough. Positive thinkers keep going because they believe good things are coming. And because they keep going, good things do come. Argument 10. The ripple effect. Your thoughts don't just affect you. They affect everyone around you. Positive people inspire others. They create positive environments. They raise the energy of entire rooms. Negative people do the opposite. They drain energy from others. They create toxic environments. Which kind of person do you want to be? Command. Choose thoughts that uplift not just yourself, but everyone you encounter. Application in life. The rise. Let me paint a picture of what life looks like when you master positive thinking. You wake up each morning with excitement instead of dread. You see challenges as adventures instead of obstacles. You attract people who support your dreams instead of people who doubt them. You find solutions quickly because your mind is programmed to look for them. You bounce back from setbacks faster because you expect things to work out. You take more risks because you believe in positive outcomes. You achieve goals that once seemed impossible. You never stopped believing they were possible. This is the rise that comes from positive thinking. Application in life. The fall. Now let me show you the other side. What happens when negative thinking takes control? You wake up dreading the day ahead. Every challenge feels overwhelming. You attract people who complain and make excuses. You focus on problems instead of solutions. You give up quickly when things get difficult. You avoid risks because you expect failure. You achieve far less than your potential because you never believed you could achieve more. This is the fall that comes from negative thinking. Which path will you choose? Analogies for understanding. Think of your mind as a garden. Positive thoughts are like planting flowers. Negative thoughts are like planting weeds. Whatever you plant most is what will grow. You can't plant weeds and expect flowers. You can't think negative thoughts and expect a positive life. Here's another analogy. Your thoughts are like the steering wheel of your life. Positive thoughts steer you toward your dreams. Negative thoughts steer you toward your fears. You're always steering somewhere. The question is, where do you want to go? Small exercise 3. For the next 7 days, try this experiment. Every morning when you wake up, think 3 positive thoughts about your day. Every evening before bed, think 3 things you're grateful for. Write them down if possible. Notice how this simple practice changes your experience. Notice how it changes your energy. Notice how it changes your results. This is just the beginning. Commands for success. Command 1. Monitor your thoughts like a security guard. Command 2. Replace negative thoughts immediately with positive alternatives. Command 3. Surround yourself with positive influences. Command 4. Read positive books and listen to positive content. Command 5. Practice gratitude daily. Command 6. Visualize your ideal future regularly. Command 7. Speak positively about yourself and others. Command 8. Focus on solutions instead of problems. Command 9. Celebrate small wins to build positive momentum. Command 10. Never give up on your dreams. Prohibitions to remember. Prohibition 1. Don't entertain thoughts of permanent failure. Prohibition 2. Don't compare your behind the scenes to others' highlight reels. Prohibition 3. Don't let past mistakes define your future possibilities. Prohibition 4. Don't surround yourself with consistently negative people. Prohibition 5. Don't consume negative media excessively. What we learned from this video: we learned that thoughts are the blueprints of reality. We learned that your brain reshapes itself based on your thinking patterns. We learned that positive thinking isn't just feel-good advice. It's scientifically proven to change your life. We learned that successful people throughout history mastered the art of positive thinking. We learned practical exercises to start transforming your thoughts today. We learned that you have the power to choose thoughts that create the future you want. Most importantly, we learned that your thoughts are your future, and positive thoughts create a positive life. So here's my challenge for you. For the next 30 days, commit to choosing positive thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, and they will, don't judge yourself. Simply notice them and choose again. Remember, you're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to be better. Every positive thought is a step toward the life you dream of living. Every negative thought is a step away from it. The choice is always yours. Your future is literally in your hands, or should I say, in your thoughts. What will you choose to think about today? What will you choose to think about tomorrow? What will you choose to think about for the rest of your life? Remember, your thoughts are your future, and positive thoughts create a positive life. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe for more content that can transform your life. And most importantly, go out there and start thinking your way to the life you deserve. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, keep thinking positive. Your thoughts are creating your tomorrow, starting right now. Thank you for spending these few minutes with us today. We hope something here touched your heart and reminded you of your own strength. Now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What part spoke to you the most? How will you carry it into your life? Your voice matters. And when you share, you inspire more than you know. If this video gave you value, please like, subscribe, and pass it on to someone who might need this message today. Your support means the world to us. It helps us keep creating content that uplifts, encourages, and empowers. Until next time, stay inspired, stay growing, and never stop believing in your dream. Thank you.